Chapter 25, Section 2, Retaking Europe. The Atlantic Charter was a declaration of principles written between Winston Churchill and Franklin D. Roosevelt. The two of them got together on a warship off Nova Scotia and had this meeting. It was top secret. And with that, they came up with some rules that basically in the future would form the United Nations. In the Atlantic Ocean, the British and Americans struggled to maintain control of the seas. The Germans continued their dominance of the seas with their submarines. Just in the month of June 1942, the Germans sank 175 ships. The Allies returned to the idea of convoys to protect trade among Allied nations. In North Africa, the British were able to hold off the Italian army. The British controlled most of northern Africa, namely Egypt. Hitler sent General Erwin Rommel and a German division to reinforce the Italian army. Rommel was known as the Desert Fox because of his shrewd tactics and victories in the deserts of Africa. The Casablanca Conference was where Roosevelt and Churchill met in Casablanca, Morocco. They decided to maintain the approach of dealing with the European battles first and concentrate on Allied resources later to the Pacific. They also agreed to accept nothing less than unconditional surrender of Italy, Germany, and Japan. Carpet bombing is a technique developed by the British in which planes would scatter a large number of bombs over a wide area. They would just fly over and drop thousands of bombs upon German cities. As a result, many German cities suffered heavy damage. D-Day, June 6, 1944. The invasion of Western Europe begins. One of the more famous battles was the Battle of the Bulge. The German army advanced to counterattack in Belgium and Luxembourg. The Germans were able to push the line back, creating a big bulge in the Allied lines. This push became known as the Battle of the Bulge.